Okay.
Game Alarm auf Steam, damit ich dich inviten kann.
Ich bin noch da in Steam.
Ja, du bist als offline angezeigt oder so. Du musst
Nicht
nicht
das?
nicht online sein.
Du bist bei mir auch offline, komischerweise.
Wir restart immer. Oder gehen wir kurz offline. Dann online. So, okay.
Jetzt.
Hast du doing what?
Yeah, I got it.
Make sure to loot his character and then we'll step in for the Night's Watch.
Do what?
Loot his character, like Nevek's character. Then we'll dispose of it.
That
And
really
make
is.
it look like an accident.
Well, notice if we kill him or whatever, then he will still be what's it called? He will still be part of the party, so to say. We just have to let him go.
Could be an in-game meme, like his spirit will always haunt us. We'll never get rid of him.
Nah.
Just
I
have
don't-
it dead Nevix in every cutscene.
Nah, I don't want to, what's it called? Have his portrait there.
Damn, why don't you guys like to play with Nevix?
He's black. Anyway.
I got a pet chicken who's following me. I don't know why. Let's all laugh at EA. What did they do?
Everything.
So what is this, E3?
I don't think I could just talk to him here then.
Okay, it's just trash.
No.
This is a peeper.
What did this one bitch want again? An exploding corpse skill book?
I think so, yeah. What did you have to use again to craft that skill book? I forgot.
Pyrokinetic and Necromancer.
Do I have 2 of those?
The shade walks in silent
don't.
meditation.
Blessings of the child Ralik upon you, my child.
Actually, here, Brian, I can give you this skill too. You maybe find
Here
that
is a
useful
place
for
of
you.
tranquility where those of faith can gather together.
Yeah.
You are welcome to stay and walk with me should you wish it.
Yeah,
Though
maybe.
my vigil honors Ralik, who bears no
poison that
tenderness
heals
towards
undead.
your kind.
Her thin lips
There's still
press
extra
together.
damage
A
against
fleeting look of
non-undead.
despair crosses her wizened face, only to vanish almost instantly.
I cannot read the future,
Sure,
child.
why not?
I live still, see? How else would we be in conversation? Ralik honors his chosen. Were I dead, I would be standing by his right-hand side in a hall of echoes.
Actually, I can go to the city real quick maybe and see if they sell those 2 skill books there real quick, then I just buy them up.
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain. It snaps at your hand. It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat. Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls. The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet. The dog goes to bite your
I'll
hand.
just wait here where
and
the
then
bitch is so you
realizes the
can
pain is
teleport
gone.
over.
Alright.
He licks your hand and grins. Then he turns to his master, gives him one loud bark of protest, and leaves.
And then,
I saved the doggo.
Not in any mood to talk about it.
what did you do?
I don't know, I just flipped the collar inside out.
Buying or selling? Capital.
Capital.
Good luck to you.
There you go.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Found the brand.
Not where to next.
And did you talk to her?
Oh, yeah, I gave you the book, so you can just talk to her.
I can do it, okay. Don't know if I need persuasion, but okay.
Oh no, we can trade with her.
Trade with her? No, no, no. Wait. Shit. So much for that. You could have warped her while I was in dialogue, but it ended quick. Now she's going to explode herself.
Bitch.
Can I maybe attack her?
Oh, and she teleported away.
Fuck. Thanks,
Oh,
Gorilla.
Well, I wasn't even doing anything!
Yeah, thanks, Cole.
I was changing my skills because someone decided to change them and mush them around, Kill.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, you remember. You even said you were messing around with my skills.
Well, I wanted to give you that one skill book, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what you took away from me.
Huh? I didn't
How
take
about we
anything away.
take on the werewolf guy next?
Oh god, already? He's like level 16, we're 12.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, I
Come
think
on.
15 or 16.
And next we should head east, I guess.
I think we can just go to the Black Pits.
The nigger pits.
Or was it the sawmill? God. I think the sawmill might be too high level for this. But let me see real quick. Preferred field.
Wait. You talk to the doctor first.
Which doctor?
You know, the doctor in the graveyard.
Oh yeah, Riker. I forgot about him.
Jesus Christ, kill.
That doctor, I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's how everyone calls him, the doctor. Smoking too much blunt, kill.
Let's see what spirit
Smoke
holds
you in a
its guard.
second.
That wouldn't be healthy for you.
Vilnix Creever. Almost sounds like a lizard name. But here,
McCreegan!
Well, you and, what's it called? You and Brian can talk to the, you and
Science,
Gorilla
the
can talk to
caller.
the thingy dudes, I'll just give the
Oh,
wizard a
Lady
proper
Luck
burn.
always came when I called. For 30 years we roamed Riverlong together. She was my faithful mistress. From card game to wager to... She was the... Now I cannot influence even a coin toss. But you breathe. I'll wager you've more use for my gifts than I do. Here, tell me what you truly value. If my lady sees fit, I'll give you what I truly value. You don't deserve the kiss of Lady Luck.
he waves a hand at you in disgust, turning away.
Fuck,
What do you
that's
do?
the wrong option. He asks what you want in life, and apparently my answer just upset him. Anyway, Gwilda, talk to the door over here.
Talk to the dog.
To the door. Hold the door, Gulda.
As you reach to push
Hold the
open the
door.
heavy door, the coils and whirls of engraved wood dance into a new pattern. The semblance of a face arises, a face that seems to look right through you.
A little sorcerer come to play. You are a sorcerer, are you not?
I'm a god woken.
Perhaps even God-woken. Tell me true. Now,
Sure, you.
Silence greets your answer. In the distance, you hear the screech of an eagle. Worryingly closer, you hear some
Oh
kind
god, I
of a
love the music here in the graveyard.
Time passes. At last, the lips on the door creak open, and the door speaks.
enter.
The face melts back into the wood of the door, and the whirls swirl back into a floral pattern. Allow.
I've done it.
I wouldn't think to build a
fine
mansion in
abode.
the graveyard.
A pity the location
mansion on the edge of a
so
grave.
inadequate.
A spirit sits behind the grand piano, her hands moving to and fro along the ivory keys.
O'er black and white, my fingers dark, as lost between worlds as I am. O'er globes they glide, o'er flats and sharps. Whither go they, Lord of Life? Direct them.
The music swells as the spirit's dalliances along the piano keys are joined by a ghostly violin. A distant orchestra fills the room with melody.
Liar. So, Bran, is this how you wanted the idea?
Wanna do what?
The idea? You three, you, me, and Kill sitting next to a fire. Like this?
Sure, why not? I sort more of like a pile of cushions. Then with a big feral nozzle around you.
Yeah, that bear carpet, that's awesome.
I'll savor this moment.
With the piano music in the background.
I love how you're all gilded and shiny, Kill.
I know, right? Like you and Grilled are like all armored up and I'm just all... Yeah.
That bling. You're a nigger.
Unto our next adventure.
The lizard hums tunelessly, not a melody exactly, but more of a meandering moan.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept. Lizards burned in lasting flame. Elven trees towards skies did aim.
She looks to your left with one eye and to your right with the other.
Keeping watch, tending graves.
The ensuing silence lasts for several seconds, until she picks up the melody once again and turns away. At first glance, the spirit seems much like its host, hollow, detached. Yet, in its eyes,
God,
you
talk
see
to
something
like
more
that.
ominous, something
Oh,
not
right
apparent
here.
before. Agony.
Does anyone have pet Paul?
The spirit nods,
I do.
and its face grows even more tortured.
Talk to the
It is
lizard.
trapped. By what or by whom, you cannot say.
Chris too busy talking to dead people.
What?
Spirits as haunted as the graveyard.
COVID. Alright, who do I talk to? The person inside here?
Yeah.
Hello, Governor.
Striking language. Smart writing is a forgotten art. A visitor. Such a rare and exquisite pleasure.
Oh my god, it's Abraham the Vampire Killer.
The elf tilts his head backwards, but his squinted eyes don't stray from yours.
Call me Riker. Please, do avail yourself of my creature comforts. You've surely come a long way. It's not an ordinary location, I admit, but I prefer to be extraordinary. There is no pleasure in mediocrity. Don't you agree, Godwoken?
How does he do?
Don't be so naive. My doors only open on the occasion of truth. What you admit to them, you admit to me.
Oh.
I also see you are not yet whole.
He presses a slender forefinger against his tight lips and hums.
I'm not a generous man, but I could give you what you seek if you offer something in return. A completely fair exchange between sorcerers. Let's not be so secretive, my good fellow. You're dying to show off those smoldering talents of yours. You just don't know how to handle them. I can help you with that. I can share my bond with the source with you. Fill your well to the brim, make you a master. The rest of the story, well, it's yours to write. You must go to the Black Pits. There's a cavern there. In it, you'll find a stone tablet of considerable value.
He points to the location on your map.
Bring it to me.
Dizziness. It lasts just a moment, but long enough for you to feel Zorstis's presence. You hear no words, yet understand. It's imperative you accept Riker's bargain. The episode passes. Riker is peering at you intently. He awaits your reply.
Oh, but heading to the Black Pits would mean tangling with more magisters, and they're such a nuisance. I like keeping my hands clean, you see. It's a miracle of the ancients. Priceless, really, and powerful enough to draw the Magister's attentions.
Come on.
I won't bore you with further detail. Suffice it to say, it is safer in my hands than in theirs.
Riker's lips stretch and his cheeks bulge, but you couldn't rightly call his unusual grimace a smile.
I'm a man of taste, as you no doubt see. A relic this significant would make an incredible addition to my collection. Don't deny an old elf his simple pleasures.
So what do you guys want?
First one.
They promise you'd best fulfill.
Riker bows his head deeply.
Then you'll have the power you seek, if not the power that trumps it. There will always be one greater, you know. Now please, don't let me keep you.
They got a pet lizard.
The salamander's tongue flickers, tasting you on the air. It turns towards you, letting out a long, low rumble, followed by a series of hisses and chattering clicks. The lizard takes a step towards you, and its chattering grows louder. You feel like it's trying to tell you something, but you've no idea what.
Yeah, again, I sort of think Brian is to talk to.
The lizard takes a step towards you, and
no.
its
You need to talk to it with your pet boy.
Yeah, but also need Scholar, you see, because I can't understand it.
You can barely hide your surprise. He's speaking the old tongue. It's rare to hear it in the Empire, and you never hear it in these savage lands. You wish you'd paid more attention to your tutors. You recognize the language, but you can't make out a word.
Yeah, see.
You are useless, kid.
Yeah, not paying attention in class.
Gods to the graveyard because we still have to go into that one thingy place, whatever it's called then.
Everything's all good.
That girl gets your ass away.
Which one?
Nowhere.
Okay.
Oh shit.
What?
Help me here.
What are you doing?
Apparently getting too close while having spirit vision on already pulls you in.
Not. Coming. Just gotta show grill it away.
Show me the way.
An
Don't even
elven
know the
ancestor
way.
tree. Even I can't deny the beauty.
By the way, did you shave as well?
In a second. Is there some high ground?
Oh, by the way, Kel, are you gonna download Borderlands again or no?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I can do it too.
Already whenever.
Oh, well. Waiting on Ren.
Yeah.
Rise, my rotten army! Rise!
But yeah, what's it called? We should get the remasters in 3 days. Or like on the 3rd April then.
Yeah, well, I'm going to work. If only if it was on a Tuesday. Well, actually, I think I'm going to work on Tuesday. Oh well.
I mean, we could always play after you're done with work.
Yeah.
And Bran needs to get it as well.
Borderlands 3.
1.
1? Oh god, no.
Well, basically they're remastering the game, so to say. Like in advance for Borderlands 3, so to say.
Plus, Borderlands 3 is gonna be on Epic Games Pro, so we have a long wait.
There's so much shit they're bringing up on Epic Store. And now these guys must have a shitload of cash.
Well, yeah, because they make
cash of all those devs.
Yeah, they do because of Fortnite. Fortnite is like a fucking gold miner.
I kind of doubt that they will make the race against Steam.
Nah, they won't. Because Steam provides them and so many better services and all that shit. While they're the only reason why I gonna say that people use the Epic Games launcher is because of Fortnite. Not because it's like a better service or whatever.
Oh man, the revenue that they get is pretty good too. All Steam needs to do is pretty much do it like them, and there they win. But I still don't know why they don't do that.
Isn't Galaxy healing you with that?
I think we should have done it one by one. The Halo, Jake. The Halo.
I had those two. Just doesn't have. I don't know, it just doesn't have. Yeah, whatever, just bring one down. Here.
Hey! I know I'm gonna get out of this spot.
Oh, the soulbound trash doesn't even give XP.
You rot here, Godwoken. We all rot.
my source point. So. Oh, it's blocked by magic armor, okay.
I was just about to say that, but then you already used it, so...
And everything's out of range, because the guy still has so much magic armor.
Yeah, I try to take it down this turn. Resistance. Shit, Billa's gonna need help.
Damn! Okay, I'm going to go up with you guys for the other 1 second. Thank you!
Last magic armor's gone. Well, fortify yourself and do shields up.
Why? I'll put the fucking weights out of your guys' asses.
No, I can't hit him without hitting you guys as well.
Ah, shit. Just finish him.
Oh god, get off the poison.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go down into the basement. Alright, Gorilla solved the puzzle.
That's
It's
puzzle.
wrong. This won't be of any use.
This won't be of any use.
Look around.
I've spotted something. Still stuck. There must be another one.
I've spotted something.
Success!
What was the puzzle?
Well, it was the first part. Yeah, you could do a second part.
It's shut tight. No, the door.
Don't do it for him, Bran.
So we switches here.
Why does it keep fucking lagging? It's which with this game.
No, no. That girl hit the buttons.
I was gonna put something over there, but alright.
What did that do? What did that do?
What did that do?
That's not really what I had in mind. What did that do? What did that do? I think a different approach is in order. What did that do? What did that do? I think a different approach is in. What did that do? What did that do? That could have gone better. I'll try a different order. What did that do? This one.
Wrong one.
That's not really what I had in. What did that do? What did that do? I think maybe this one.
Oh, that one with fire, so...
Maybe this one. Not the outcome I'd hoped for. Maybe this one.
Come on, Gwilla, you can do it.
Oh my gosh, whoosh.
What did that do?
There's
Not
only
this
9
one.
possibilities.
What did that do? That's not really what I had in mind. What did that do? Maybe this one. That's not really what I had in. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Not the outcome I'd hoped. What did that do? Maybe this one. Not what did that do? Maybe this one. That's not really what I had in mind. What did that do? Maybe this one. What did that do? What did that do? That's not really what I had in mind. What did that do?
Stop it! Time stop. Oh my god, kill. Yeah! Stop it! I did it!
Did something.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't know, I just pressed random
Only took
stuff.
forever.
I just pressed it out of random. I didn't really think about it.
Well, yeah. Obviously.
Too heavy.
Now you can't say I didn't do anything.
Won't budge. Too heavy. Too heavy. Too heavy. Too heavy.
Right here, I'll make you stronger.
Yeah.
What is this? It trembles in my hand.
I like how these guards are they even alive? Oh. Like I
Did
said.
they have a candle for a head? Of course they
Yeah,
are.
that's what I was just looking at. Okay.
Idiot.
Jesus.
Also, he.
Okay. Just give it a minute. Ow. Fucking shit, really. Can you send an invite again? Hooroo. Thank you. Alright, what's up?
Unlike so many other spirits, this one is hardly silent. She clicks and squawks the moment you approach her, like a cornered crow facing down a hungry owl.
Are you the new servant, then? My, you look like my old handbag if I'd sat it in the sun too long. Oh, honey, I didn't hire you for your entertainment.
Big brother for you.
I hired you to draw my bath and rub my calluses.
She raises her leg and pokes her foot towards you.
As you see, they need a lot of work. That old thing, it was passed to me by my father, Johannes. And my father's father, Johannes. And my father's 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 father, Johannes. Don't know what happened to the one in the middle.
The fuck? Okay. So weird, kill Goku and whatever his name is.
Don't rightfully know what it's supposed to do. Johannes, the umpteenth, brought it back from Blood Moon Island. I thought it might be good for stirring stew, but
Did
the
you
cook
save?
gave it back. Said it made her feel funny. Whatever that... Mama cannot good.
The spirit stands there smiling, utterly oblivious to her own outburst, leaving you to ponder the strange words she shouted. Mamtenem rnekt udil.
What just happened? You mean my display of proper
Vielleicht was
posture
in
and
Ronny's
etiquette?
dialogue.
The benefits of charm school, I don't expect you qualify. Hurry back. The eyebrows still need plucking.
Well, finally. Already entangled them.
Two birds with one stone. Ooh-ah!
made them all hostile.
What? Isn't that what we're trying to do?
Good job, Gulda.
Isn't that what we're trying to do?
Yeah, basically.
Hey!
Most.
So.
Wow. Well then.
Rilla's gonna get it now.
Relax, I'm into this. Poke your butt. Ah!
Almost dead, Gulda.
Damn, they do a lot of damage?
Yes, girl, they do a lot of damage with the bony pants guy.
Can I do?
Rilla gonna die.
Yeah, with the...
And step.
Yeah.
They're dead. Well, more dead.
Brother.
Thank you.
In the corner of shame.
No.
But I don't worry, it's not worth looting those dudes, they have nothing.
They have candles.
Wow, so special.
Yeah.
I mean, what if electricity goes out, Kill? You need candles.
Exactly.
And you get free candles from these guys, man.
Well, good luck for you because they're worth nothing.
I Again, what if the power goes out?
Then he punches himself in the face.
But what?
That's fine.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of
Buying or
vinegar.
selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton,
Wouldn't you like to know?
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
you're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, Wolf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Ah.
Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination!
There are soldiers here. Or knights, perhaps. They look capable.
Halt, traveller, if you please. Who goes there? Ha! If you're looking for adventure, east's the way to go. It's a void-woken hellhole over there. Sorcerer at work. Powerful one. Of course, you could wait for the Magisters to sort them out. You'll be waiting. What should you expect beyond the bridge? Expect sorcery of the highest order. Expect Void Woken, bigger and badder than you've ever seen. Expect the Void. Expect to die. Go on through, adventurer. We won't stop you.
Should we help the actual doctor here? You don't want the house?
I mean, we want to get the stone temple, right?
Where's that at again?
Black bits in a cave.
Yeah, but since we're on the way there anyway, we can just give the doctor a visit.
Oh, that doctor, okay. Yeah. Sure, why not?
I forgot which level the thing is now. Get over here, Golda.
Cremation pyre. From fire to ash, from ember to flame.
Wait, where you get that? Hello?
What?
Where you get that?
Must follow kill.
I like how I opened up the map and didn't show you guys there. Keep marking!
You know, you could have just teleported to the stone.
Yeah, well, the game's being so glitchy.
Oh, you're just being stupid.
And we forgot how to teleport in.
No, I did not forget how to teleport. Just the game's being so glitchy. Like, it's not showing me where I am. But then it turns out I was zoomed out all the way at. What? Alright, here. What, do I talk to the doctor? This guy?
What could have done this to us?
A man paces back and forth, puffing anxiously on a pipe. His face is creased with tiredness. The faint coppery hue of dried blood stains his hands. He sees you.
If you're looking for healing or the like, then you'd best look elsewhere. My plate is full for now.
The man chomps on the bit of his pipe, generating a small cloud of nervous smoke. Finally, he plucks it from his mouth and clears his throat.
I came by a new patient, a young woman, very troubled. I'll do what I can for her, but I'll need to concentrate. And that means...
He gestures with his pipe for you to leave.
I'm offering my help.
This isn't someone with a broken leg who needs to be held still. This is serious and dangerous. I doubt you could help. Fine. You can help. Take this key and go to the cellar. I'll join you there. Just be careful.
No cellar. Boys, we're robbing the place.
She's badly afflicted, but still powerful. Be careful.
A spillage all over the floor. A spillage all over the floor.
She's badly afflicted, but still powerful. Be careful. Why would someone do this to another person?
Across the cellar, a shape bearing some resemblance to a woman lurches around to face you. It utters a marrow-curdling gurgle.
She senses us. Be calm and quiet. No sudden moves. Be careful. If you alert her, she'll...
Another door, sharper, angrier. Then the sound of rapid footfalls rushing towards you.
Ready?
No. That should prank go into the dialogue as well, so come off here.
Ooh, Fortnite them accuses theft. I want to see this.
What?
Jim Sterling.
No Fortnite what?
Fortnite skin accused of theft. Damn, that looks exactly alike. Anyways, you guys ready?
Right, just a second. Alright, go.
Oh, damn, I thought it was gonna be very easy, just her.
Lass mich.
It's always weird how I always get disconnected in this game.
Oof.
Invitation. Hello, Kitty.
But... So what are they stealing?
Basically, they're claiming that Fortnite, or I mean Epic Games stole so they basically used some guy's picture in DeviantArt and created it as a character as their own. As a skin, basically. So same everything, you know.
I linked that video, but yeah, that's just the Fortnite way of doing it. Like all the dances or whatever, like just stolen from other people. There's no original dances in Fortnite.
Anyways, here you go.
Also, it's your turn.
That's your turn too.
What's he immune to? Yep, immune to storm. And cool. Actually, do you have the saw blade, the sawtooth blade or whatever? Because that just pierces through since that thing is so little health anyway.
Currently don't have it equipped. It's normally you don't really need that shit.
I knew it.
What?
Nothing.
Could've just been mean again.
Didn't do anything.
At least tell him.
He has to learn the hard way. But if he had Will constantly out, he would never learn. I said he has to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Wait, where did the blue one go?
He disappeared when you killed him. With nice throwing in the mist.
Wait, what? That this bear was more than cold blood. Wait, how did he die? Oh, bleeding damage. With a physical attack. Can attack the bitch.
Wait, that's Jack's doppelganger? This whole time?
What?
Well, what do we do about her?
Stab her.
I don't want to deal too much damage.
Throwing knives?
She's still standing? Do we like have to reduce her to 1 hit point?
Nah, but... We'll see.
Well, that could be the truth. But who knows?
Don't fuck this up, Gwilda. Don't fuck this up.
Well, what happened? Do I attack her?
Don't deal too much damage. We shouldn't kill her. She's low enough on HP, she'll just fall unconscious.
Okay, well then you guys deal with them.
I don't know if that will kill her, probably. Normal auto attack. Still done? I think I was impressed.
Well...
What's just the bleeding damage do? Okay, if the bleeding bug triggers, you should probably go down. Or not? Oh, well.
So much for that.
Looter corpse.
What did you do, Gwilda?
I didn't do anything, I just kept my turn.
Yeah, but clearly has to be your
Poor
fault.
thing. The gods must be in a bad humor to let this happen to her.
He fishes out his pipe and
And
tries to
technically
spark
she
the
was
light
supposed
with
to
some
follow
flint.
her, but why did...
His trembling
Okay.
hands make it difficult work. He shoves the
never had
pipe
this
back
happen
in his
before.
pocket.
To hell with the gods.
Something
I'm going
must
to
have
see what I
glitched
can
out.
learn from this poor girl before I give her a proper burial.
Oh well.
Maybe it'll help me save the next one. Well,
He rolls
released
up
her
his
out of her
sleeves and
misery.
produces a surgeon's knife.
only one way to find out. Leave me be now. Poor thing. How did this happen to
Oh, I
you?
could really use some sleep soon.
We could just make our way over to the Black Pits real quick and then afterwards, yeah.
Okay.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
The digging animation is so cheap.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Love how he doesn't even take his gloves off.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away.
Rollers.
Digging in full plate armor, it must be really pleasant.
They don't come visit your tons.
Come up here.
Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Always waiting on the girl.
What?
It's a work for you to do here.
I'm adventuring. The doggo. The small raptor is here.
Actually, wait, I'm gonna try something first, real quick. Not Gareth. Stick it up. I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I'll not try talking to him.
Gareth toils in monotony. Gareth
Meanwhile,
freezes,
just
then
loot
turns
his
slowly
parents
towards
next
you.
to him.
His breaths are steady.
Oh, it's
his
actually a
voice
good dagger
unaltered.
in here.
I'm digging my murdered parents' graves. I'd ask that you show your respect.
Gareth moves to continue his task, but his cadence falters. He pauses. Silence hangs, begging to be broken. He nods. At least, you think he nods. His head moves so slowly, so subtly, that you can't be sure.
You speak truth. I've seen Seeker's blood seeping into the sand. I waded through corpses on the deck of the Lady Vengeance. But when the lifeless eyes looking back at you are your own mother's, I just didn't know. I didn't know what darkness lied beyond pain. Now, well, now I do. Dallas's pets. Such helpful tools they are too. The abominations do the dirty work and the whites keep their robes clean. Convenient. They're still there, spreading their rancid smell through the house. Paladins came to clean up the mess. In the name of Lucian, they say, and they seem to believe it.
Gareth shies away from you. His eyes pass over the half-filled graves, and he takes a shuddering breath.
I'm the one who's prayed. An endless litany. How many pleas does it take? How many tears do I have to shed? How much must I lose for the gods to listen?
Gareth forcefully exhales and looks past you to the nearby house. You fear he might snap the shovel's handle in two.
Think they were bare enough to move.
Then you understand. Good.
His hand moves from his shovel to his sword. He wipes his forefinger along the blade, opening a bloody gash. He stares at the wound, then wipes the blood across his glistening forehead.
Go. Find out what craven wight ordered their slaughter. Anyone that stands between you and truth, no matter the flag they fly or creed they follow, make them bleed!
Can't even loot their corpse.
Now that the bodies are burned up, it looks like ridiculous. Oh god. We need your persuasion here.
That thing isn't Donna. It isn't anybody. It's a monster.
The two paladins Gareth mentioned are arguing in front of the door to the modest farmstead. As they notice your arrival, they stop talking and look at you quizzically.
We're guarding this house. Wise to stay well back. There's a bunch of silent monks inside who've tasted blood today. Already killed in there, so they did.
They didn't kill anybody. The Magisters who controlled them did. You know Donna, she wouldn't hurt a fly. Not until they turned her.
But they did turn her. And now she's not Donna anymore. Get it through your head. The poor creature should be put down.
No, wait! Surely, maybe someday they can be fixed. When all this source nonsense is over.
The other paladin rolls his eyes and shakes his head as he turns to face you.
In any event, it's our business, not yours. You just stay well away from the door and you'll be perfectly safe.
You can't do that. They were people who were loved. It's not right to butcher them like cattle. You're right. Here, take the key. We'll leave you to it. I don't want to see Donna like that again.
You'll remember her as she was, Jad. The real her.
Paladin William nods his...
Fine.
Are you ready?
What?
I don't know. Are we gonna fight?
All of a sudden he talks to me, okay? Let's see.
He's just killing everyone.
You deserve only pain.
And he's done.
What a waste of everyone's time.
The spirit watches Gareth in sadness as he rummages through the house.
I hate seeing
A
him this
spillage
way.
all over the floor.
I wish I could reach out to him. Tell him how proud we've always been. Tell him to be at peace. Nothing we didn't see coming. We always knew Gareth was fated for greatness. As a boy, he'd leap through the fields with wooden sword in hand, slaying imaginary demons. protecting us from whatever evil he would dream up. We also knew that good men make enemies. We knew evil would come, and so it did.
Must be surely comfy when
Not as a demon or
when
as
the
a
entire
witch,
house is like tilted
but
by
as a
30
man
degrees.
Gareth once knew as a friend.
It was me, my
Jonathan.
magic tilted bed.
He watched eagerly as those shambling husks descended.
Cozy corner.
It seemed like a game
Tilt
to
only
him,
makes it more
like theatre.
cozy.
I mean, maybe if you're sleeping with, I don't know,
We
the
would never
head in
blame
the
Gareth.
upper position and the
righteous
paws like
always
showing
pay
downwards. But like, I don't know, when you
the
sleep
I
with
just
the head
need to
downwards.
can kneel
will
down to
always
the
be the
foot
hero
end
we know
and
him
lick
to
them
be.
better.
Yeah, but I mean, like in real life, if you sleep like that, then the entire blood of your body would just shoot into your head, and that would be fucking ugh.
Yeah, it doesn't sound so pleasant.
We always want to believe in each other. It's what separates us from the void. It's what makes our existence worthwhile. It's what we do
You
next
see
that
yourself in the
defines
mirror.
us.
It's
We
quite
can
a sight.
respond with treachery, or we can rise above. I trust that you will. Gareth did his duty. We felt it was only right that we did ours. The farm was always a safe space for sorcerers needing refuge. They deserved a haven, and so we gave them one. Our guests were usually frightened, shy, grateful. They never used their source, so the Voidwoken never came. The last one, though, she wasn't like the others. A lizard named Hanag. We housed her and fed her. Robes like a wizard's, voice like a queen's. Voidwoken appeared before long, and paladins after that. She clearly drew the Magister's attentions. Our fates were written.
I like how that works, but the other one is too high.
Show Gareth the way. Help him be the hero he's meant to be.
Gareth is a tempest. He yanks open dresser drawers, then slams them shut. He opens books, then violently tosses them to the floor.
Don't just stand there, look! Those atrocities don't act on their own. You know this as well as anyone. Someone had to give the order, and they'll have left some sign, some clue telling us who they are. They always do. The Whites are so proud of their cruelty, so satisfied with themselves. I wouldn't still be here if I had.
Gareth grunts and returns to his frenzied search.
Find something here, I guess.
I'm not picking that up. I could try moving it.
Let's do the final battle for today.
Yeah, sure. Let's complete that part up there and then.
This Magister didn't die by a sword anyway. Something's afoot here.
Yeah, my cactus like the same shit.
It's very important for charlatan development. Void Mage.
I forgot they could do that.
Yeah, screw stupid book.
Yeah.
A sorcerer fugitive was hiding here. Some of the locals were stupid enough to help. We got a tip-off, but he wasn't willing to go quietly.
What? What'd you guys do? What did you guys do?
Just a happy little accident.
Took the opportunity. Through the fucking door.
Yes, fuck you. Don't look at girl with skin cancer.
Nothing. The golden cop.
The bitter air warms you as you near the stone monument. Your eyes close. Death's shadows lift. Rain becomes...
So, do you want to take a break now? Or what?
Yeah, most definitely.
Safe.
Villagers. Some slain by Void Woken. Others...
Hey, why are you burning?
perhaps not.
What?
Why are you just burning all of a sudden?
Because I went to the dead void camp.
This again. Junk.
Boring. Junk.
This
Junk.
again.
Ball. Rub. Junk. Ball. Junk. Ball. Rubber. Junk.
This
Junk.
junk.
This
This
again.
door. Rub.
This again.
Rubbish.
This again. Boring. Rubbish.
Back brothers, rubbish.
Aha, tricked you. Aha, tricked you again. Whoa, tricked you again. Aha. Ah! Yeah.
Lovely.
Lol.
Loser.